Mid-Michigan Township. Several hundred residents in Flint Township signed a petition in the hopes of getting the chance to change the name to Oak Hills on the November ballot. But last night, the Township Board of Trustees voted it down, saying the change would be too costly.
TV5's Lanita Brooks talked with some who are frustrated that the change will not be considered.
It cost the township nothing.
Jerry Preston expresses his frustration after Monday's night's vote, 4-2 by Flint Township trustees, to not allow voters to decide if they want to change the name of their township on the November ballot. If residents voted in favor of it, Flint Township would have possibly become Oak Hills Township. Now, some are questioning why it would not go on the ballot because the decision is not binding.
It had to be passed last night in order to get it on this November ballot. And it costs nothing to do that. That's my frustration about the whole thing, is it costs nothing to do that, and you'd learn a whole lot.
Opposers of the name change disagree, pointing out how expensive the name change will be if approved. They also tell us that there are more important things that the township needs to focus on right now. Teresa Holsworth, a resident of Flint Township, believes that a new name will bring in new business.
I know there are some expenses that are going to be incurred with changing the names, like with the fire department and having to change logos and things like that. But I think if we can bring more businesses into the community, then that would probably outweigh the amount of money we're going to lose.
Supporters are ready to cut all ties with the name Flint and the stigma that they believe comes with it, to become their own entity, which they feel they already are. That includes getting their own zip code for the township. Supporters say there's nothing that can be done for the next 2 years until election season comes back around, and they are hopeful more people will see the value in changing the name. For WNEM TV5, I'm Lanita Brooks.
If approved, the name change would have been put on the November ballot. Last year, Governor Gretchen Whitmer signed a bill that gives townships the ability to change names like cities and villages. Under the law, a township can only change its name once every 25 years.
Saginaw Police